Your sound on that too. So is that your Strat or your Les Paul?
It's my good old Stratocaster.
There you go. So that's kind of been the hang for you recently. You've been leaning more into that sound electrically with the Strat.
Yeah, 100%. It's been just a contrast is the word I would use. You know, that in a single word, contrast.
Yeah.
And it's helped invigorate some youthful, fun exploration mindset.
Yeah, I mean, that's killing, man. Your sound is awesome on there, and just to talk also in addition to these leader groups that you're doing too, can you share with everybody some of the sideman projects that you're working on? And I know you've been using a Strat. I've seen some pictures and stuff of you playing with Arturo playing that Strat too, right?
Yeah, I've been with Arturo Sandoval since 2019. The most interesting thing about that gig is that I had never had a band leader be so adamant about saying, like, turn up. Like, my whole life, I've been told to turn down.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but me coming up in college, playing in the big band, rehearsing 3 days a week, it's just like, turn down. Right? That just seemed like the general vibe. Like, don't be that guitar player.
Yeah.
None of us wanted to be that guitar player. But someone like Arturo, who's so over the top in all the best ways, it's just like, turn the fuck up. Like, he had to pull me aside kind of early on, be like, it was really funny. He was just like, please don't play like Wes Montgomery. Don't. Like, just turn up. I was like, okay. And then we went downstairs and I literally just kicked on my distortion pedal. And like that was that. So
That's cool.
Sometimes I want to tell a tenor player, you should really be more felt than heard. That's what I tell a tenor player.
Yeah, or some drummers.
Or drummers. The drums should really be more felt than heard. How many times have we heard that as guitar players?
Man.
it is an interesting symptom of being a guitarist in jazz. It's a completely different mindset than being a guitarist in rock music.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Just completely. So that's been great for me, and it's allowed me to embrace some of the stuff that I loved about guitar, especially when I was younger.
Yeah. Well, totally. And sideman gigs, like as we all know, like oftentimes they force you into a different way of playing than you would play as a leader. I mean, which we're always challenging ourselves in leader situations, but I can imagine with Arturo, because he's such a high octane player and shows very energetic and he's got a lot going on. So playing a lot of lead guitar on that would definitely be like, all right, here we go. Going to take it to 10. So that's cool, man. What other sideman stuff are you doing right now that people can check you out at locally or abroad?
Yeah, locally. So I play in Gordon Goodwin's Big Fat Band. And we'll actually be at the Hollywood Bowl on June 26th, which is exciting.
That's right. Nice.
I have yet to have played there, and that's going to be happening. I do a lot of gigs with singers, also a lot of duo gigs, as we all do. I mean, accompanying singers is one of the great things about being a jazz guitar player, because you get to be the orchestra, as Ron Eshday would say. So I do a lot of sideman work. I've recorded an album with a singer named Leah Booth, who's a really wonderful jazz singer I like working with.
She's
But
awesome,
in general, I've actually, since COVID, I've made more of an effort to not do as many accompanist gigs for singers, but more just trying to like put my own sound a little more out front, right? Like the clip at the baked potato. So that's been more of what I've been focused on.
Cool.
Yeah.